Yeah, so you're most welcome to Topoa High School Career Expo. And today we are at Seta High School A-Level campus. And beside me, I have a gentleman from the Ministry of Education. Let me give him the opportunity to introduce himself.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Ssemakula Henry. I am a Principal Education Officer in the Department of University Education and Training at the Ministry of Education and Sports. I'm here representing my commissioner who was invited but was unable to come because of other reasons.
Okay, thank you so much. One thing I've heard is that you have a lot of professions. Yeah, as you are talking to the students, that's one thing I had. So what inspired you to have all those professions?
What actually inspired me is the fact that the world is changing and the world now is about multitasking in terms of career. You cannot really focus on one thing because in case it cannot move you further, then you have to jump on the other. So as you rightly said, I am a teacher, professionally one, but I'm also a professional counselor, but I'm also an expert in sexual reproductive health and rights, and I mentioned what that all contains. And I'm also an expert on issues of human resource management, as well as management in general, and issues of administration related to university education.
Oh, that is really pretty well, because you're really inspiring to have all those professions. So my question is, how important is career guidance, especially of such kind, in preparing the future of these young people?
The importance of career guidance is actually very obvious. Our young people normally have so many dreams of what they want to become in the future, but many of them don't know how to get there. I could be there dreaming to become a lawyer, I mean senior 1, senior 2, but beyond my dream, career guidance now helps me understand what is it that I must have on me as I prepare. What should I have in terms of knowledge, even when I'm still in senior 3 or 4? What should I have in terms of the right subjects? What should I have in terms of the other additional skills? For example, a lawyer must be a person who is able to read, a person who is able to speak, a person who freely interacts. So how do I prepare? A lawyer must also be a person who is smart, a person who is able to research and research. So even before I get there, I'm still at senior 5, senior 6. A mentor in that field who comes to talk to me about that field will give me a lot of information on how to actually become a lawyer, how to become a nurse, how to become an engineer, and so on. But besides, the careers out there are so many, and all of them have their requirements. So if the young people are not given information on the specific requirements of each, they can end up in a mix. Now, where we are at Seta High, I've been talking to students of A-Level. And I know at A-Level, that's the time we choose our combinations. But with no clear career guidance, you can find a senior 5 student, for example, moving through MEG today, tomorrow it is HEG, the other day it is PEM, the other day it is PCB. Yet his dream is possibly to become a mechanical engineer. So if he has been guided right from the start that the key subjects here are physics and math, so you have this option of a combination or the other one, he settles very fast instead of wasting time on so many other. Yep.
Thank you so much. Yeah, one last question. Where do you see innovation in Uganda, like in 5 years to come?
Of course, innovation in Uganda is the way to go. The whole world has gone innovation. When I look at our only sector of education, we are even late in innovating because, for example, when we had the lockdown, when schools were closed, our system was so much used to having instruction go on in a classroom with a teacher and children present. But then when we are locked home, not many of us could afford maybe options like Zoom or meetings of that sort online. Yet we see countries which had a similar challenge. Children were home, but they were able to access information online, sometime on TV and so on. So any innovation, and for Ministry of Education, we are very glad we're already having so many efforts around e-learning. Just yesterday I was in Barara University of Science and Technology, and we are launching a studio, a digitization studio, but also an e-learning center for that region. And content can be able to be created by the lecturers at the university, and it can be accessed by any student out there, even if he's not from that university, and he can always download it and use it in any way he wants. So innovation, innovation, innovation. And as a ministry, again, we are normally appealing to Ugandans to embrace the skilling in vocational fields. There is a lot of innovation people can do when they are fabricators, when they are into carpentry, when they are into tailoring. The market for their products is limitless. And so we shall have no more Ugandans crying for jobs if they have gotten skills and use those skills to innovate so many ways. If you just went down to Katwe or any of those places where there are those Juakalis, some of them have not even gone to school. But the type of innovations they are making every day, you see a new type of a sigiri, a new kind of a freezer, not from Europe, but innovated and made from here. So that's where we want the country to go. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. This has been a representative from the Ministry of Education, and we're still here at Seta High School for Topowa High School Career Expo. Thank you so much.